Donkey carts are a common sight on the rural roads leading to Ngobi. They're often carrying piles of firewood used to prepare food and in winter keep homes warm. The tarred road which leads into Ngobi comes to an abrupt halt, making way for a dirt track which becomes treacherous during the rainy summer months. In his State of the Nation address, President Jacob Zuma committed the Department of Water and Environmental Affairs to helping a small village in the Northwest Province get tapped water.
The area has been without water for the past 2 years. People rely on rain to harvest water. I've asked the Minister of Water and Environmental Affairs to investigate this matter with a view to finding an urgent solution.
He was referring to Ngobi, more than 100 kilometers north of Pretoria on the Northwest Province's border with Limpopo. The Moratile municipality in the Northwest Province is responsible for providing services in the village. Piped water was installed, but what appears to be poor engineering means there isn't enough pressure to ensure the water makes it to the taps. In July, the president visited the village and promised residents they would never run out of water again. But a week later, they were again using the decades-old wells and storing water because the tapped resource was no longer reliable. A year ago, President Jacob Zuma told the country in his State of the Nation address that he'd received a letter about the plight of a small village in northern Gauteng. The writer told him that the people of Ngobi struggle daily to get water, apparently because of a problem with the local municipality. The president said that he would get the relevant department to investigate the problem and come up with a solution. In June last year, Zuma was here, telling the author of that letter that she would have water forever.
We
have a water shortage. That's why we use our grandfather's well. We also share the same water resource with our livestock. Other problems in the community include bad roads and potholes. When it rains, the routes are totally impassable.
It's at this very tap where President Jacob Zuma, surrounded by local politicians, the community and of course the media, delivered on his promise he made in the State of the Nation address. Using a glass, he filled it with water, drank from it, and promised the community the taps would never run dry again. But what's the situation like today? But hope is on the horizon. A new reservoir is being built which is expected to solve the problem, but it's unclear when the entire system will be complete and ready to service the community. Eyewitness News submitted questions to the Department of Water Affairs several weeks ago and even tried to set up an interview to establish the status of developments in Ngobi. The department failed to either answer the questions by email or confirm a date for an interview. Why then is this community still relying on these old wells to get water? Barry Bateman, Eyewitness News, Ngobi.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.